Okay, it's your boy. We back. Dig the shenanigans. We here. It's me, your author Chris Jackson. Got the book in hand. Y'all know what time it is. So listen. So Mashana not gave me a title to something. It's called Get It or Get It. If that makes sense. Some of y'all may not comprehend what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is basically, if you don't get an understanding, you're not gonna get what you deserve. Can you kind of relate with what I'm saying? Like, okay, either you're gonna get it or get it. Because if you don't get what's good for you, you're gonna get what's bad for you. Just to sum up and make it quick. So let's get to the point. So I've been rereading this book. Like, don't get me wrong, I may have wrote the book, but don't mean I recall everything in it. So what he's been bringing me to is a better understanding of relationships, which is something that we all have to deal with. Some things that we may comprehend, we may not understand. And like for me, my biggest point or premise is that I have to have a relationship with God. And I always said, to me, it's two vital relationships, either one with God or one without God. Those are the most vital relationships you will ever have. I mean, even you might think with your parents, or with your kids, or with your siblings, whatever else, that's cool. Don't get it twisted. I mean, do what you do. But the relationship with the Almighty, that's the one that transcends life in levels that we will never ever understand or even comprehend, for that matter, in this flesh. So let's make it a little clearer. My relationship with God has grown over the course of the last year. So what he did was this. Like the other day, thank you, Lord. Let's backtrack. So he's helping me how to get it, to get to where I want to be, get to how I want to be the man I'm supposed to be in his will and in his timing, but be blessed to move into the position that I'm supposed to be in. Because I wrote some goals down in 2018, and realistically, this was one of the goals. Now, this book hadn't been published. It was written, but it hadn't been edited or anything. So this is something that he allowed me to bring into fruition, to bring into existence. So now, with that being said, me and my little brother been blessed to go ahead and work on a business. Now, the business isn't up and running. It ain't making no money. Don't get it twisted. We have the business, but we have to keep putting it into work to get it going. Because if we don't, we ain't going to get nothing from it. You get what I'm saying? You get it? Okay. So what I've been understanding is that there are a lot of us. You can see people doing great, you can see people doing bad, but a lot of times it's contingent upon this relationship, not this relationship. Because the better this relationship is, the stronger those relationships will be. I'm gonna make it clear to you. Like, you could be in a position like sometimes, even when I'm at work, sometimes I hear stuff, but I learn not to. He says, be slow to wrath, slow to speak, and quick to listen. Because I can get involved and enthralled in conversations that have nothing to do with me, have nothing to do with God, but because I allowed that. See, this relationship right here has to be so strong that he'll keep me, basically he'll just like, shut up, boy. I'm just keeping it funky with y'all. He'll be like, look, little boy, shut up. Because sometimes I want to rebuttal or say something to some things that people say, because what I've learned is this. You got to be pliable, which means you got to be willing to listen and hear and understand what others have to say. What you say ain't always right. What I say ain't always right. But what he says stands. You feel me, Nugget? Let me in. Okay, dig the shenanigans. So now, since we get it, and we know this is the most important relationship, we've got to move into the position that he wants us to be in. We got to start walking in his will. We got to start abiding in his word. We got to start moving like he sees fit. The thing is, we too busy want to do what we want to do. And don't get it twisted. He'll bless you with the things that you want, that you desire, that you want to do, and get you there and help you accomplish it. Yet, you got to keep him first. That's how you get to where you need to be, not where you should be. Because if you don't get it the right way and you get it the wrong way, it's gonna fall apart. Because you have to get it the way God has it for you. And you can ask for anything, you can believe him for anything, you can search after anything, but you still got to give it to him first. So basically, I get back to on point. What he did was he had me revisit my plans from 2018 and revise them. Instead of just talking about what hasn't been done, he said, look at what's been done and what do you still need to work on. What do you need to accomplish? How do you need to grow? And what I realized is that this relationship still needs work. I may pray, I may fast, whatever else, but I'm not in his word as much as I used to. And I had to realize that because he showed me. Shot, and I was like, you see, you ain't reading, boy. You ain't reading like you're supposed to. Come on, get back in. Come on, hang out with your boy. So this is what verse he took me to. He took me to Romans 3:23. He said, I want you to read the book of Romans, but I want you to read this first. He said, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. In other words, you're going to make a mistake. We've all made mistakes. But the thing is, he said his grace is from everlasting to everlasting. So in other words, he's going to make a way. Even when we fall and we mess up, He's still there for us. He's still going to bless us. He's still going to move in our hearts. He's going to still move in our lives. He's still going to open the doors that we weren't prepared for. Like my pastor sends me little quotes daily. Daily, because what it is to keep me motivated, keep me grinding, keep me focused. You got to keep pushing you, because can't nobody push you like you. I can want you to have the world, but you got to want it more than I want it for you. If that makes sense to some of y'all. Some of y'all ain't ready. You ain't ready. You don't get it. So I'm trying to help you get it so you don't get it. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get it so you don't get a whooping and get in trouble. Get it? We don't leave that there. So dig the shenanigans. What I'm saying right now is this is the thing, like I told y'all before, listen. What I'm doing here is not just for me, it's for God, but it's also for you. It's for us to all grow together, be strong together, but to trust in Him first. It's all about Him. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, Jesus, yeah, you got to get excited about God sometimes. So when you realize, when you commit your plans to Him, He will start bringing people that you never suspected into your life to start opening doors for you that you never know would open. Remember how we talked about that before? Don't run through the door. Because you might hit your head, fall down, and just be laying there asleep like, and be knocked out or something. You don't want to do that. You don't want to run. You don't want to run. Take your time. You want to take your time and get into there, get into His will, get into His presence, but also get into His word and watch. I will say, I promise you, but I can't promise you nothing. I have nothing that really offer but the word that He gives me. So, but He'll show you things. He'll make a promise to you if you abide and believe in Him. I'm just keeping it 100 with y'all, as y'all say. We keep, keeping it 100. So, dig this. Take time out today. Focus on what you want. Write it down, because it's different between just thinking about something, but when you have something tangible you can go back to hold you accountable for. And then what you do is you give it to God. Now you got to hold God accountable, and He's going to hold Himself accountable, which means He's like, He said, I'm going to make good on my word. You know what I mean? He said, my words from everlasting to everlasting. He said, my word shall not fail. So, and no good thing will I withhold from thee. But thing is, you got to be in position to receive that good thing. So listen, get in position, trust Him, because you get it, you'll get it. But if you don't get it, you won't get it. You so get it. You feel me saying? Y'all got to take your time with you. But listen, it's your boy. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video. Do your thug thizzle, but always trust and believe in God first, because He's here for you, okay? For sure. Peace.